Hi, my name is Jim Burris, and I help people who have been struggling with anxiety and anxiety-related symptoms for months and months and years, and in some cases even decades. I suffered with anxiety for little over 2.5 decades, about 20, 25 years, and they typically, I typically work with people and help people that have tried all the conventional methods, prescription drugs, talking therapies, I think EMDR is the name of the one technique. They've also tried things like different supplements, which we're actually going to talk about today. And then they've also tried alternative therapies, acupuncture, tapping, meditation. And they've maybe gotten some results and they have rebound anxiety. It keeps coming back. Those are the type of folks that I typically help. I had anxiety for about 25 years, 20-something years, from age 14 to about 37, I think I was, 36, 37. It's been about a decade since I've had panic attacks or any type of symptoms. But today what I want to talk to you about is the supplements that I did use and I did find benefit from when I was struggling with ongoing, I think the proper term is anxiety disorder, I think is what people probably call it. In the medical profession. And again, I do want to say that I'm not a doctor. I'm not playing one on YouTube or anywhere that you might see me. I'm not a doctor. I'm just sharing my story and what worked for me. Medication and talking therapy does work for a lot of people. Some people, a large percentage of people, it doesn't. And I'm not saying that anything bad about using that. But I just want to share a few supplements. I actually have an ebook. There's a link down below that you can have for completely free. I just want to make this video to walk you through the supplements that I used and just briefly tell you a little bit about them. And there also will be a link where you can purchase them on Amazon. It's an affiliate link, so I do make a small commission off of anything you purchase through those links. It doesn't cost you anything more. It's just a way to help and support Peaceful Mind Blueprint, the YouTube channel. So let's dive in real quick. It's just a few supplements. And I'd also love to hear if supplements that you've tried. Please leave comments down in the comment, the comment box below the video to help other people if there's supplements that you've tried. Again, legal supplements that you can get here in the United States, I guess, anyways. So, all right, the first one I want to talk about is magnesium. This is I still take this from time to time. I don't, well, I guess I probably do take a magnesium supplement of some sort daily. I don't take it for anxiety anymore. I take it because my doctor, my general practitioner, suggested that I take magnesium and potassium just because I'm getting a little bit older, and he said it really helps with a lot of different stuff. This is the brand that I took, and I still take from time. There's a couple other ones that I take, but this is the main one, and I take that with a D3 and K2, a vitamin. I've read and heard different podcasts with doctors and neuroscientists. They recommend taking them together. And the benefits of magnesium, you're probably familiar with it. And I'll just read just a quick, little bit from my ebook here. And again, you can download this below. So the natural sources, the places where you can find magnesium outside of buying a supplement. And the benefit of a supplement is you just get it in a more concentrated, I think high dose is the benefit. So spinach, almonds, avocados, dark chocolate, right? You can get it there, so eat all the dark chocolate you want, right? How it helps. Magnesium is known as a calming mineral because it plays a vital role in regulating neurotransmitters like GABA, which helps reduce stress and anxiety. It also helps manage the body's stress response by lowering cortisol, yada, yada, yada. And the directions are pretty easy. You just take it with water. The thing you need to know about magnesium, to take it at night, it'll help you. It helped me sleep. And the people that I've talked to, it helped them sleep. Is it 100% effective for everyone? I don't think that it is, just to be honest with you. This isn't like the be-all, end-all. Always check with your doctor. Any supplement that I talk about here or that you read about, especially online, check with your doctor. It's just a smart, prudent thing to do. And also with these supplements too, one of the things I want to highlight, they're all, according to what I've read, and I wouldn't take anything that I thought was dangerous, but there are no side effects and they're effective in proper dosage, right? So this says, I think it's, a teaspoon or something with water daily, a couple teaspoons. If you take a cup, you're gonna spend all day in the bathroom, and it probably causes other problems as well. So just be mindful of that. And one of the things too, I know with anxiety, a lot of people, they're with health anxiety, they stay away from the doctor. I get it. I get it. I understand what you're going through. But I would always encourage people to please go get like your annual physical or whatever your doctor, how often he tells you to get a physical. It does two things. Like it's a prudent thing to do, right? It's just a checkup. And it's very rare that there's anything, but if there is something, that's the point of those things. They fix them pretty quick. But also it gives you peace of mind. I'm always in a pretty good mood, but when I have my annual physical, or when I go every couple of years still, every year and a half, I always feel amazing when I leave there. I leave there with a clean bill of health. I'm 40. I'll be 47 this year. No prescription medication, right? It just pumps me up. It just adds some fun adds some excitement and joy to my day. Not that I'm not happy anyways, but the next one, I don't have a bottle here. I'm out. But omega-3 fatty acids, and that's fish oil. You're probably pretty used to hearing that term. You can get it in chia seeds, walnuts, fish, mackerel. You want to be mindful of mercury content. So do talk to your doctor or dietitian. Do your own research, I guess. And how they help. They help lower. Studies show that people with low levels of omega-3s are more prone to anxiety. In supplementation, so if your levels are low, you could be more prone. So that may be one of the reasons you have anxiety, if it's not the typical creative intellect, other like I don't want to say it's not neurological, nervous system, like subautonomic nervous system needing to be kind of reset, rewired kind of thing. So it could be that you are just deficient in magnesium and fish oil, and you could get back to normal on that. So give it a shot. Talk to your doctor. And again, fish oil, you can get. I would encourage you to get a good brand. I always buy the Nordic brand, and there'll be a link in the bio, and then in this ebook too, if you get a copy of that, all the links are in there, and you don't have to buy them through those links, but again, it just helps our channel. The next one here is probiotics. So probiotic supplement is what I typically take. I get a box or two a year. When I run out, I just get it when I happen to be in. I go to like a Sprouts or a Whole Foods and I get them there. But I do eat a lot of like sauerkraut, apple cider vinegar, fermented foods have a lot of probiotics. And I've read there's a lot of like legitimate research, not just me on YouTube, researching, but from legitimate scientists and doctors about the benefits of like gut health, I think they call it. And again, we're not going to go down that road of like all that because I'm not an expert in there, but I have a basic understanding of it. And here, I don't want to say the research I did. The information that I gathered from qualified people to do the research state that probiotics can help reduce anxiety by supporting the gut-brain connection, which influences mood and emotions, yada, yada, yada. Clinical studies have shown that probiotics can significantly reduce symptoms of anxiety disorders, making them a natural way to promote mental well-being and improving gut health. I don't like it when they say mental health with anxiety because it's not a mental health issue. I know it's kind of billed that way, and that's where it's categorized, but you're not mentally broken if you have anxiety. The next one, I think I do. No, actually, I'm out of this one too because I don't really take it any. I have L-methionine that I take for other reasons with some vitamins that I take. L-theanine, I do actually have it here. It's green tea is the natural source. You can get it in supplement form. This is Trader Joe's green tea, and I love Trader Joe's. I think this is organic green tea from. I don't know where it's from. I don't know if it necessarily matters, but they have good quality stuff. And it's like $4 or $5 for a box of 20 tea bags. And you can use it for a lot of other natural health type stuff. But it really, at nighttime, have a warm glass of tea to increase your amounts of L-theanine. And it just quickly here, studies suggest that it can help improve focus and reduce both mental and physical stress, making it an effective natural remedy for anxiety. Again, so pretty simple, pretty inexpensive. All these supplements are relatively inexpensive to get. Even if you live in a rural area and you have an internet connection, that's how you're watching this. If there's not a store in your area that sells these, I lived in a rural area, so I get it that if you got to drive like 50 miles or 100 miles. Just if you can get an Amazon delivery, you can get them right on Amazon. Ashwagandha, which I do have, and I have a couple left. I do take these from time to time, just for, I don't know. It's just I don't really deal with anxiety anymore. Just something I've always continued to take. There's a lot of benefits to them, but so I've always taken the supplement. So it says ashwagandha is not commonly found in everyday foods. It's primarily available as a root or in supplement form or powder. You could probably find an ashwagandha root somewhere. It balances neurotransmitters like serotonin and GABA, G-A-B-A, promoting relaxation and emotional stability. That's one of the things when in the evening, I do take the magnesium and the ashwagandha. I take the magnesium and the vitamin D3 and K2 all the time, just for natural. It's just for continued immune system support. But if I've had a stressful week or a couple days, just with work, like I'm in sales and I have kids and grandkids, so I have a lot. I have a lot going on in my life, and stress isn't always a bad thing, but just when you have just a lot going on, and you finally get a chance to crash on a Thursday night, and you're like, man, I want to make some popcorn and watch some Netflix and chill or whatever. And I'll take some of this and just kind of relax on the couch. And I have Bud Lights every once in a while too, and that helps. But these are all, again, safe and effective in their recommended dosages. And I don't know the harms if you take too many of them. I wouldn't encourage you to find out. And really, that's it. That's the main ones. If you're dealing with anxiety, I would say I would definitely start with a good magnesium supplement. There's just a lot of benefits to magnesium overall. I think the majority of my audience is like me. I think they're probably, again, I'm just getting started. I'm a 46-year-old male who, I'm an entrepreneur. So my message, you don't have to be you don't have to be a 46-year-old male and an entrepreneur, salesperson, marketer, business guy to get benefit or follow this channel. If you're a human being on Earth, the things that I share, I think biologically would be good enough for, would be just the same for a man or a woman. But one of the things that my general practitioner, great guy, really hard to get an appointment with. I'm not going to say his name because I do want to promote him, but I don't want to make it harder for me to get an appointment. He's in Plano, Texas. You could probably research him. I live in Dallas, Texas as of recording this. Great guy. He's an MD, but he's really up to speed on natural supplements. He's not an all-natural. He'll prescribe prescription drugs if it's necessary. But he told me that he recommended that I take potassium and magnesium. My blood pressure wasn't high enough to warrant medication, but he had noticed like it had gone up a little bit. He said it was probably just from, stress, just from working and just having a busy life. And he said at my age, and I drink beer. I don't drink like hard alcohol. And again, don't just start taking this based on my advice. Talk to your doctor about it. But he said the magnesium and the magnesium and the potassium help. I guess essentially they do a lot, but they relax like the blood vessels or something. So it helps promote and regulate blood pressure in like guys my age. So talk to your doctor about it. Please don't. I'm just telling you what I was told, and it may or may not be right for you. Again, if you got any value from this video, I would appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. And if there's anybody that you know that could benefit, you can share the link on social media. I greatly appreciate that. And in the bio, there's a link to all these, I keep calling it the bio. It's the description down below. There's a link to all these supplements. So you can get them. There'll be Amazon links. There's also a link to get this. It's a free ebook that you can have. It just goes a little bit more in depth of all the things that we covered. It's a good guide if you wanted it. It's pretty short. It's 10 or 15 pages. Nothing. It's big font, right? It's not like a novel. So there's you keep that as a reference if you need it. And if you are struggling, these are not the answer to anxiety. If you've tried all these and they don't work for you, you'll get benefit. Like there will be some reduction. I had reduction, and most people I know did, in the symptoms. It didn't completely reduce and eliminate my anxiety. It may for you. I hope it does. I hope that's all. I hope you're just deficient in magnesium, and you take this for a couple weeks, and you're back to normal. That would be freaking awesome. But if it doesn't completely eliminate your anxiety, I have a program called the Peaceful Mind Blueprint. Right now, as of the recording of this video, we're at March, 13th, 13th in 2025. I'm actually offering the program for free. It's going to be a live group program. You don't have to share any personal information. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to. It's going to be over Zoom calls, and if you can't make the Zoom calls, you can watch the recordings. And it's, again, free program. And here's the dirty little secret. I want to help people because I know it sucks to have anxiety, but I'm also building this program to sell down the road. And in order to do that, I want to help people, help more people. I know that if I help you, you'll give me a testimonial, a video or in writing or something. You don't have to. It's not required at all. But I know that a few people will. And again, the dirty little secret is those testimonials will help me when I actually sell the program. So you can click the link below for that as well if you're interested. The only thing I asked is that it's something you can commit to. There's not a lot of time commitment on your end. Maybe I call it training. It's not really training. I just kind of tell you my story, and I walk you through the steps that I learned. I didn't create this. That eliminated my anxiety completely. I share that with you. You have lifetime access with it. Honestly, if you have a couple friends and family that have anxiety, like legitimate anxiety disorders, you can share with them. I'm not going to be upset about that, or bring them to the calls. And then I'm going to walk you through kind of the root cause. If your anxiety doesn't go away because after you've tried all these medications and supplements, I'm going to walk you through what it probably is in detail, and that helps most people. That almost eliminated my panic attacks, just learning that I wasn't mentally ill and that I wasn't broken. You know what I mean? That there was hope. It gave me hope. And when I learned what it was, and then I followed the steps that I was taught, I don't remember how, it wasn't very long, weeks. I think it took maybe a month at the most. I was almost completely back to normal. I would still check in every once in a while to see if I had anxiety, but it was gone, you know. And you get free access to that. You have lifetime access to it. I'm probably, once I go through a couple iterations, cycles of helping people, whether it's one person, two people, 10 people, I am going to start charging for it. So the benefit to getting in now is you get it for free, but most people who do stuff for free don't do anything with it. So I just ask that you please commit to it. If it's something that, if you're going to sign up to have a call with me to talk about it, please be committed to it. It's the only thing that I ask out of respect for your time and mine. So thank you so much. And if you have any questions about these supplements or success stories, leave a comment in the video. There's also a link to the Facebook page. You can go on there and ask questions. You can send me a message on there. And I'm always here for you. And I'm looking forward to hearing about your success and your anxiety coming to an end and the lights coming back on in your world. And have a great day. I know that you will. And we'll talk to you soon.